Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
Raider Automotive at Valley Auto House is a big supporter of Northfield activities, now offering 20% service labor discount for parents with children involved in any Northfield Public Schools extracurricular activities. Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. We do everything from oil changes, brakes, and suspension to engine replacement. Valley Auto House is on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohouse.net. Go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mueller Park in New Ulm, Minnesota for the first round of the elimination bracket in the Sub-State Legion Tournament. As we welcome you up into the press box, I'm AJ Reister alongside Steve Rapuano. Steve, we had to poke some fun at ourselves after yesterday's game. Didn't realize it was double elimination, but the River Rats are back today in the elimination bracket and could play even later today if they get a big win.
Yeah, it was it was an interesting end to the call yesterday, and definitely made much more sense on why he kept the starting pitcher in a little bit longer than we had anticipated, setting up for today, where pitching is just going to be absolutely critical and at least having some depth.
Exactly. Tegan Melgren went 3 innings, got roughed up in that last inning that he pitched, but was able to close it out. And it led to having couple more arms today, and if they get a big win, they'll definitely need them in the afternoon game. But, of course, we have this one first, the first round of the elimination bracket. The River Rats will be playing the Marshall Mudcats, who got upset in yesterday's opening round of the Sub-State Tournament, so that's why they are here. So it should be a good elimination round here. Winner will play again at 4 o'clock, and they will play the winner of Cato American and New Prague. That'll be at 4 p.m. up on Field 1, so we'll have to move fields, go back up to Johnson Park.
Yeah, we hope that problem exists, and we
Exactly.
get that opportunity and another chance at calling a game without calling the season.
Exactly. This time we will know for sure which game the season will actually end on. But we'll be right back with the pre-game coaches interviews brought to you by Hometown Credit Union, a member-owned financial institution with branches in Owatonna, Faribault, and Northfield.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
A health savings account from Community Resource Bank can help you save money on medical expenses when used in conjunction with a qualifying high-deductible health plan. And HSA offers the return of a savings account with the convenience of checking, all while earning a competitive interest rate. Stop by one of our locations or visit crb.bank to learn more. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Mueller Park in New Ulm, Minnesota. Steve Rapuano got a chance to catch up with the head coaches for both squads. Tonight's coaches' interviews are brought to you by Hometown Credit Union, a member-owned financial institution with branches in Owatonna, Faribault, and Northfield. Steve, what do you have with Mitch Maxwell, the head coach of Marshall?
Yeah, here you go. With Mitch Maxwell, the Marshall coach, and he's up against Northfield today. What do you know about this Northfield team?
It's what makes, I think, Legion baseball a little unique, in that, you know, in the high school league you play in your conference, but then also in the district, and in this situation we haven't seen them, and so you know, I think if the purpose of the question is to kind of say what is the mindset going into the day, I would say the same thing I said at the end of yesterday, and that's that we need to compete against ourselves. And we've talked about that all season long. We're not worried about necessarily who we're playing. We're worried about taking care of our own business. And when, you know, Marshall has a rich tradition of playing great defense, pitching, and having timely hitting. We talk about that through all levels of our program. And so if we're going to be successful, and we have been successful in the past, that's what we need to make sure that we do.
Tell me a little bit about this team. Who are some of your outstanding players?
Well, you know, you don't have a team without everybody having their role. I guess if I were to name a few with what I just talked about in mind, I would say, you know, Liam Cruz has done a great job for us on the mound all summer long, along with Ashton Blomberg. Behind the plate, you know, Deegan Maurice will do the catching for us. Josh Kraft is just coming around with his arm now this summer after dealing with some things in the spring. Does a nice job over at third base and at the plate for us. Senior leadership out of Kobe Brownlee, our left fielder, along with Ashton Blomberg, who is a senior, is appreciated. Those guys have been around the block and they know what they're doing. Sam Thorne, center field, has really, truly, you know, we talked about our outfield spots in the summer and who would be where, and Sam's done just such a great job out in the outfield patrolling the grass there, but also at the plate. So that's been a nice, I'm not going to call it a surprise because he's such a hard worker, but that's been a nice addition to our ball club there. You know, and like I said, I mean, we've got just a lot of guys who fit together to make this a great club.
Sounds like a well-balanced team. Tell me a little bit about the starter today.
Ashton Blomberg, like I said, he's senior. He's gonna go to the University of Sioux Falls, play for Coach Heeb there. Really had a great summer so far. You know, not to knock on wood or anything, but a live arm, good pace on his fastball, and then he has a few other pitches that he can wrinkle in there for strikes as well to keep people off balance. He's just thrown really well for us this summer. I'm proud of him. And couldn't be happier for him going to USF, and hopefully he's able to continue what he's done here this summer with us. for them.
Okay. Do you prepare any differently for a game where you have a double elimination situation where if you win today, you play actually later this afternoon again?
That's been one of the things as we set up our summer schedule that's done intentionally. We played in the Alexandria tournament this summer. We played in the Upper Midwest Classic. We played doubleheaders. So this is nothing new to these guys. Obviously, with the season on the line, it's a different aspect. And we didn't play the way that we need to play yesterday. And we know that. That to me, in my eyes, is an anomaly. This club has the potential to do so much more, and so that was a challenge to them last night, and that'll be the challenge to them again today, to play to your potential and take care of your business.
Well, I wish you luck today.
Yeah, thank you.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
We are just a few minutes away from first pitch here in the first round of the elimination bracket. But first, let's catch up with the River Rats head coach, Robert Garcia.
So I'm here with Robert Garcia, the coach of Northfield. And it was a rough day yesterday, wasn't it?
It was. We knew going into the game that we were going to face a good opponent. And, we gave them a good battle, 2-3 innings there, but like I told the guys that we needed to play some flawless defense and not give them any hope. And when that happens, they start building momentum. And I thought for the most part Tegan threw a great game, and unfortunately we made some mistakes, and we got some hits, got some things going. But again, Mankato they're just a good ball club.
Yeah, they have the Gatorade Player of the Year over there, huh? How do you set up for this Marshall team today? What do you know about them?
We don't know too much about them. I mean, getting the number 3 seed, we're expecting them to be pretty solid team. We looked into their roster. They got 13 guys, so when you get the number 3 seed with 13 guys, that means that they can hit well, they play good defense, and they must have pretty good pitching depth. And right now, I told the guys, right now in order to keep playing, we got to survive. So we got to make plays. Pitchers have to throw strikes and rely on their defense.
Do you set up differently knowing that this is a double elimination, and if you win here, you play this afternoon?
Yeah, so our strategy, it always comes down to pitching depth. And right now we have, Vlad starting on the mound. He's been giving us a lot of good innings, strong innings during the summer season. So we're expecting him to go deep and maybe go with one relief pitcher and try to save as many as we can for the next game.
And what's Vlad throw?
Vlad, he throws a lot of fastball, but he throws a lot of changeups. He's got a good slider, backdoor slider that he likes to sneak in there. So
okay, so set him up, get him going, and throw it in the dirt.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck today.
Yeah,
hopefully we'll see you later this afternoon.
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That was River Rats head coach Robert Garcia, and those were the pregame coaches interviews brought to you by Hometown Credit Union, a member-owned financial institution with branches in Owatonna, Faribault, and Northfield. Steve, first time getting pregame interviews, and it's only your second day here.
That was a lot of fun. Little nerve-wracking. Had to eat a little crow from yesterday, but that's all right.
Well, you did a good job. Appreciate you doing that. Here's Jake Geiger leading things off, starting in left field today. Geiger had a couple of base hits yesterday. That one is high, gets away. Geiger's going to hustle down to first, but will hold up there.
He pretty much stayed all inside on him there, and he was up in the strike zone, so we'll have to watch that.
A little bit of a different lineup today. Caleb Grahn digs in, the starting center fielder. Ryan Cahoon unable to make it to today's game, so some shifting in the starting lineup. Obviously, we saw Geiger lead off. Now here's Grah. Then behind him will be Tegan Melgren, then Howie Reister batting cleanup. JT Groutman batting fifth, and at short, Gabe Heinrichs at third. Justice Nauman getting the start as the designated hitter, then Daniel Warden and Aiden Molesky round out the River Rats starting lineup. I'll check on Geiger at first. Our starting lineups are brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. If you're interested in improving your vision, scheduling a free consultation at Ritchie Eye Clinic is a great first step. Third baseman in, up on the grass for Grah, who's ahead 1-0. That one just misses inside. Pitcher today for Marshall, Ashton Blomberg, batting in the 5-hole today. And as head coach Mitch Maxwell said, will be playing for the University of Sioux Falls in the fall. Called a strike, 2-1. Just misses up and away. Grah hasn't shown bunt yet, but the third baseman's still up on the grass, anticipating that he might throw one down. Here's the 3-1. Call the strike on the inside corner. Continues to try and attack that inside.
Yeah, I think he lives on the inside there. Batter's trying to kind of hug the line on the inside of that batter's box. Take that away from him, but we'll see.
Geiger takes out for second. It's up and away for ball 4. The throw down. No, called strike 3 at the plate. Looked up and away.
It did.
But called strike 3 at the plate. That'll be out number 1. Geiger swipes second. So runner in scoring position for Tegan Melgren, who's starting at first today. I guess I jumped the gun on that ball 4 call.
That was a liberal call.
1 out. Geiger on second. Here's Tegan Melgren, who started the game yesterday. Moved over to first after he came off the mound. Had a base hit late in the game. First pitch, up and away. Head coach Robert Garcia talked about Tegan's outing yesterday. Said he didn't feel like he had a terrible start. It was he threw his fastball well, especially on the outside corner like we talked about. A couple of errors, and the Mankato National bats were just red hot.
Keeping him honest at second. They're really watching him close back there.
Melgren ahead 1-0. Long looking from Blomberg. Swing and a miss. Melgren, 3 innings, 11 hits, 6 earned runs, couple of walks, 4 strikeouts on the mound. What was the thing that stood out to you the most yesterday in his start?
You know, as Coach indicated, I mean, he had a pretty good start. He got a little bit rattled with the fielding behind him, and I think that got to him a bit. Knowing that he needed to eat up quite a few innings going in potentially to today, it's a bit of a different challenge when you have a tournament like this.
And that last inning really got roughed up. 8 runs in that third inning. Bad around Mankato National did in that. Gatorade Player of the Year. He showed up to play.
Yeah, both at bat and in the field.
3 for 3, couple of runs, couple of RBIs. And some nice defensive plays, like you mentioned. Melgren way ahead, 3-1. Geiger still on second. Long look at Geiger. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. Dropped off the table.
Yeah, this is a big confidence builder. If they can get him in from second in scoring position here off of yesterday's game, I think it's a big confidence builder.
They'll look at second. Full count. Up and away, ball 4. They'll put 2 runners on for Howie Reister. Getting the start behind the plate with Cahoon not able to make it. Started at third yesterday. Ripped a double in his first at-bat to score the first run for the River Rats. Now he has a chance to score the first runs in this ball game as well with 2 runners on and only 1 out. Big gap out in right center where he hit the double yesterday. That one misses high. What we learned about Ashton Blomberg before the game, has a live arm, a lot of speed on the fastball, which we've seen him throw quite a bit, but has some consistent off-speed as well. We've seen him throw that changeup and curveball in late in at-bats here early in the game. That one skips away. Both runners will advance 90 feet. Guy go around third hard, but stay put. That's where that live fastball in the dirt can maybe skip away. And the River Rats are able to take advantage of it. JT Groutman on deck. 2 runners in scoring position for Reister. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, and the strategy, Coach said, pretty much throw that fastball. That's his go-to pitch, and then throw him off balance with the off-speed pitch. So pretty traditional.
Called a strike at the top of the zone, evens the count 2-2.
So if that holds true, we can expect an off-speed pitch here. We'll see.
Threw a fastball at the top of the zone to get strike 2. Third baseman and first baseman up on the grass. Here's the 2-2. Off speed, fouled it off.
I think he's going to come back with the fastball.
I think that is a fair prediction.
Up and in.
Corner's still up on the grass, trying to cut down the runner at the plate if he breaks. The 2-2.
Oh.
Breaking ball left outside, full count. Ball 4, works a walk. And that is going to draw head coach Mitch Maxwell out of the dugout to talk things over with Blomberg. After walking Melgren and now Reister, now the bases are loaded for the shortstop, JT Groutman.
Seems like he's missing high. I don't know the last time he pitched, but it seems like he's a little bit tired maybe, huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he pitched yesterday or if maybe they finished the regular season with a busy week. But he does look like he's a little tired out the gates. And missing high, like you said, he's gotten a couple of those high pitches called.
Yeah.
So that bodes well for where he's missing, but definitely want to see him finish over the top and start burying that fastball. Here's JT Groutman with the corners in. Misses in the dirt. Groutman yesterday at the plate, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Looking to bounce back today. Has a chance in a big way here with the bases loaded. Call the strike.
A lot more patient today. I think they learned from yesterday, and again, they can get his pitch. You know, he's been walking quite a few folks here. We'll see how this goes, but hopefully they can connect here.
And that was the big thing that we mentioned yesterday in the River Rats bases loaded situations. Got a little antsy. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Out in front on the off-speed pitch, inside corner. Long looking from Blomberg. Wind starts to pick up out towards left field, and Groutman's going to call time. Gabe Heinrichs, the starting third baseman, on deck. And Groutman's going to call time again. Blomberg certainly taking his time between pitches. You'll learn about the pitch clock in the fall. Counts 1-2. Ground ball to the left side. Third baseman picks it up. Fires to first for 1. The throw down will be held. So they get the force at the plate for the second out. Keeps it scoreless. But the bases are still loaded. And here's the senior in Gabe Heinrichs.
Yeah, I think if he's got control of his pitches, he's really effective. And that was weak contact there. And if he can continue to do that, it's going to be really challenging.
Number 6, Gabe Heinrich.
Josh Kraft, the third baseman, making the play. Gabe Heinrichs 0 for 3 yesterday as well. First pitch misses high. Especially in these situations, the soft contact is what you want to induce and try and set up a double play situation like he did just there.
That's right.
Fouls it off. Heinrichs going to play at UW River Falls in just a few short weeks. It's just around the corner now. The next college year. Leans out of the way, 2-1. Well, with that patience, Steve, that you talked about, a lot more pitches thrown here in this first inning than yesterday.
Yeah, that bodes well for him.
In that third, this was a very similar to what the third inning looked like against Mankato National. A little more patient early in at bats. Worked walks, forced the pitcher to throw a lot of pitches. Outside, full count.
That was a nice take.
Blomberg's gotten that outside corner a few times in this inning, but didn't get it there. Bases loaded, 2 down, a full count at the plate to Heinrichs. Runners take off. Hot nice shot to the right side. It's through for a base hit. Melgren will score. Here comes another. Reister scores, and it's 2-0 River Rats on the Heritage Bank scoreboard after the Gabe Heinrichs 2-run single to right.
Yeah, that's the kind of start they need to get confidence built. He's a little shook up on the mound right now too, so that's good.
With the bases loaded and 2 outs, Gabe Heinrichs delivers a clutch base hit just past the outstretched glove of the second baseman.
Yeah, the right fielder bobbled it a bit there, so it was pretty easy to get that second run in.
So now runners on the corners. That'll bring up Justice Nauman, the designated hitter.
Now hitting Justice Nauman.
I don't know if you noticed, DJ, he shook that pitch off. He went back with his go-to fastball there, so he was looking for an off-speed pitch, I think. He's got more confidence in that fastball today.
Delivers a strike there on the fastball. And he hasn't had great control over this off-speed in this first inning. But Mitch Maxwell said fastball's his go-to and it's got a lot of life on it. They'll check on Heinrichs at first, close play, but he's back in time. started to throw it around. They thought they had him dead in the water.
Slow down.
Got to wait for the call first. Call the strike. Nauman didn't get to play in the game yesterday, but is getting the start today with the lineup moving around a bit, with a couple more guys not able to play in this early game. Heinrich takes off for second. It's high. It's now 2 runners in scoring position for Nauman. Batting 182 on the season. Off speed, misses up and in. It's a full count.
Yeah, he just doesn't have that pitch today.
Justice has 7 RBIs on the season, but he works his 7th walk of the season, and that will load the bases for Danny Warden.
Now batting Danny Warden.
As we found out yesterday, has a window cleaning business. Want us to shout him out. We'll shout him out again. Danny's window cleaning, making your outlook brighter. And he lines this one to center for a base hit. 2 more runs will come in to score. And Daniel Warden, on the first pitch he sees today, delivers a 2-run single.
You know, I saw him before the game. I chatted with him a little bit. We were laughing about, I called him a character yesterday. He goes, yep, everybody calls me a character. And right on cue, you mentioned the windows. Nice little single right up the middle.
It's a good way to advertise yourself, I should say. 4-0 River Rats on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, and Ashton Blomberg, I think, is walking himself off the field.
Plate number 2, Aiden Molesky.
So it looks like we're going to have a pitching change, and Ashton Blomberg's day looks like it's going to be over on the mound.
Yeah, he pretty much just had that one pitch, that fastball, and his off-speed pitches were not connecting, so it's just not his day today.
Not his day, but the River Rats bats are alive here early. It's 4-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll be right back to introduce the new pitcher for Marshall. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Automotive at Valley Auto House is a big supporter of Northfield activities, now offering 10% off service labor to Northfield Public School faculty. Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. We do everything from oil changes, brakes, and suspension to engine replacements. Valley Auto House is located at Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohouse.net. Go Raiders!
Northfield Retirement Community has received higher satisfaction ratings on Minnesota's Assisted Living Report Card when compared to other assisted living facilities across the state. These high ratings in the quality of resident life and family satisfaction come directly from residents and their families. Northfield Retirement Community offers a wide variety of housing and service options that are specifically designed to meet the physical, social, and spiritual needs of aging adults. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice.
I haven't even started the scorecard. I figured I'm not going to do anything with Northfield.
4-0 River Rats on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, and Owen Kestelut is the new pitcher in for Marshall. And, well, maybe we should have done the scorecard because the River Rats bats have been red hot in this first inning. 4 runs on 2 hits. And a couple of walks allowed by Blomberg there also have certainly helped the River Rats in this first inning.
It's nice to see they took full advantage of those walks, and a very, very different day today from yesterday. There's not a lot of folks left on base.
So that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter in Aiden Molesky after Daniel Warden delivered a 2-run single to center. So that will move Nauman to second, Warden on first. And here's Aiden Molesky, the starting second baseman. Aiden Molesky 0 for 2 yesterday with a strikeout. Kestelut starts him off with a curveball, drops in for a strike. So a little bit different approach compared to Blomberg. Started him off with an off-speed pitch. Called a strike at the bottom of the zone, and Molesky's behind 0-2. Just fouls it off. Top of the order due up next, and Jake Geiger if Molesky's able to get aboard.
It's another beautiful day out here. Wind is a little bit stirring up, though, today. We didn't have that much wind yesterday at all, frankly.
No, not at all. The flags were sitting straight down in the afternoon. But this morning, the wind whipping a little bit more out towards left center, which I certainly don't mind with the heat this morning. Molesky behind 0-2. Fouls it off.
It's a nice at bat. He's staying alive.
He's fouled off 3 straight pitches. Looking to keep this first inning going here for the River Rats after being 10-run ruled yesterday by Mankato National. Big lead off second with nobody holding him. Pitcher will step off. The 0-2 from Kestelut. Misses low. It's easy sometimes in these longer at-bats when you've fouled off a lot of pitches to keep hacking away, foul off pitches, but stayed patient there on the fastball low and in the dirt. Curveball popped up. Shallow right. In comes the right fielder. He'll make the catch for out number 3, but not before the River Rats hang 4 in the first on 2 hits. They lead it 4-0 as we head to the home half. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Well, scorecard that to the best of my ability, these guys.
Perfect.
Since you know Northfield.
I'll try and remember what happened in those at-bats.
You'll just have to ask me to translate what I scorecard.
Perfect. Well, I think I'll be able to remember that first inning for the River Rats. 4 runs on 2 hits. A big difference from yesterday's game in the first as they lead it now 4-0. We'll get a look at the River Rats defensively, starting in the outfield left to right. Jake Geiger, Caleb Graw, Daniel Warden on the infield left to right. At third is Gabe Heinrichs, JT Groutman at short, Aiden Molesky at second, Tegan Melgren at first. Behind the dish today is Howie Reister. And starting on the mound, Vlad Simon Martinez making another appearance this summer, his 7th on the year, his 5th start. Through 24 1/3 innings, has walked 11, struck out 18, and has only allowed 4 earned runs on 19 hits. Starts Low and inside for ball one to the leadoff hitter, Andrew Steiter. But Vlad's been a guy for the River Rats who's been a consistent starter, consistent outings, and a guy that Robert Garcia certainly trusts to start here in a crucial game on this Thursday morning. Features a fastball, changeup, slider. Even count 1-1, goes back to the fastball, misses away. So the defense hasn't even gotten a chance to go out there and get loosened up after warming up since they were hitting so well. What do they need to do to continue to stay locked in defensively, especially with the couple of errors that we saw yesterday?
Well, I think the lessons from yesterday have understanding if they're going to advance that they've got to come out of the gate strong. So I think their attention span is where it's supposed to be in this game. I think they'll do just fine. Obviously, you want to get that first ball hit to you to get the butterflies out, but I think they'll be fine.
Vlad in a full count. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Vlad to start off this inning. His 19th strikeout of the season. That will bring up the center fielder, Sam Thor. A good pitch mix. Only got a couple of swings and none of them made contact. Called a strike on the inside corner. Good location from Vlad. Dribbler up the middle. Heinrichs fields it. Throws to first in time. Nice play from Gabe Heinrichs coming in from third on the dribbler just to the left of the mound. Brings up Liam Cruz, the right fielder.
Liam Cruz.
And a couple of quick outs for Vlad. The strikeout and then the ground out.
They struggled with 2 outs yesterday, so hopefully they can finish this off in quick fashion.
This is inside. Yeah, especially in that first inning, Mankato National got 2 quick outs, but then scored 3 runs, which really set the tone for the rest of the game. Misses low, ball 3. Ball 4 gets away. Cruz will hustle down to first. Now a 2-out walk brings up the cleanup hitter in Josh Kraft.
Coming to the plate, number 18, Josh Kraft.
You mentioned it, Steve. This is where the River Rats struggled yesterday with 2 outs, and after the second out, a 4-pitch walk. There, Vlad finds the zone. Looks like Ashton Blomberg will stay in the game as a designated hitter. He's on deck. Well away. Big gap out in right center with Caleb Graw shading towards left. Anything over Molesky's head is extra bases. 1-1. Hard shot to third. Heinrichs picks it up on the bounce. The throw to first is in time. Nice play by Heinrichs in the hot corner. Cool, calm, and collected. Delivers the third out, and it's 4-0 River Rats as we head to the second. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
You have a brand new house, or you just got done with a remodeling project. You want to show it off, but the construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. This is Beth Ayatt. After the work is done, let Service Master by Ayatt make sure that you don't have to do more work to clean up after the construction crew leaves. Show off and demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today, 877-945-0993.
The van, the yellow van. Call Service Master.
River Rats lead it 4-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard as we head to the top of the second. And it'll be the top of the order to lead things off after the River Rats hit through all 9. It'll be Geiger, Graw, and Melgren to lead things off. And that's how it got started in the first. We'll see if they can do it again here in the second. Owen Kestelut still on the mound for Marshall. Came in after Blomberg got a couple of outs, but the River Rats were able to hit him well. Also allowed a few walks. That one skips in.
Yeah, it looked like they used Cruz and Miller yesterday. So Cruz went 5 1/3. And then Logan Miller in the loss went 2/3. So this is the second pitcher today.
And the pitching is certainly going to be a premium the rest of this tournament if these teams want to try and win in advance and play later today. Geiger taking on the way is called a strike. And as we talked about, that might be why Teagan was left in for so long, despite struggling there in that third inning.
Yeah, and I was beating him up pretty bad yesterday, and that's why I'm behind the mic, and he's at the bench there. So,
but Danny Ward was able to come in and deliver a good inning. And the River Rats have plenty of arms for today. Trying to get the win here in the 11:30 slot. If they are able to finish and get the W, they will play at 4 o'clock. But plenty of more baseball left here, only in the second. Gron tries to put down a bunt. It's fouled back.
You know, and you talked about it yesterday. American Legion ball is much different than regular season with many of the kids out on vacation and a lot of other activities that are going on. You never know what you're going to get from a lineup perspective, and you mentioned that on Northfield today earlier.
Yeah, Ryan Cahoon unable to play today. He's also playing with a club baseball team that travels the country on the weekends, playing town ball. I believe for the Northfield Knights, I'd have to check my research on that. Groff fouls it off. But that's what a lot of these kids do over the summer. They play with more than one team. They travel the country a little bit during the summer for a little vacation time and can't always make it to every game. But that's what all Legion baseball teams seem to deal with. 0-2 on Graw. Off speed, misses high, gets away. Geiger will have second easily. He'll look in, but hold up there. Long looking from Owen. Looks back at Geiger, delivers home, another off speed, misses up and away. Fouls it off.
Yeah, I can't say enough about these New Ulm parks. This is a secondary park to the Johnson Park, and just a beautiful field. I think the dimensions are pretty much the same as over at Johnson, but what a pleasure for these guys to play on these fields.
Yeah, certainly one of the nicer fields that these high school kids get to play on during the summer. Line drive caught by the pitcher. The throw to second sails into center field. Geiger will try third. Will try third. He will slide in, gets away, will bounce off the dugout, but Geiger stays put. So, and line out from Graw, and then the throw to second will be an error, and Geiger takes third. Well, that's the unconventional way of advancing 90 feet if you're Geiger.
Yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful play to get him. It looked like he was going to double him off there second, but couldn't get the throw.
Infield in for Melgren. Hot shot through the right side of the field, and Geiger will score. It's 5-0 River Rats. And that error comes back to bite him the next pitch.
Yeah, they're executing on the mistakes. So 2 walks in the last inning, and now that error. They're taking advantage of it.
And right at the last moment, the infield came in, and Tegan Melgren shot it right through where they came from. Here's Howie Reister with Melgren on first and 1 out. Walked his last at-bat. Takes low and away. Now, one thing that I've noticed, in between each pitch, the head coach, Mitch Maxwell, will deliver a sign. It looks like it's to set the defense. I don't think he's calling the pitches, but almost between every pitch, he will give a sign and move the defense around. Throw over to first, not in time. Even count 1-1 with Melgren on first after the RBI single. Foul tips it into the glove. It's 1-2. Good off-speed pitch on the inside half. Stays alive here, 1-2. An RBI double yesterday. Walked in his first at-bat. Came in to score later in the first. One of those 4 runs scored. Takes outside, 2-2. But you mentioned the River Rats capitalizing on the mistakes. That's what Mankato National was able to do yesterday on the River Rats. And today, Northfield scoring those walks, taking advantage of the throwing errors, which they had a tough time doing yesterday. Runner takes out for a second. Pitches outside for ball 3, and Melgren swipes second base, and it's a full count, and now a runner in scoring position.
There's about 50 folks in the stands today, and a beautiful day to watch baseball. And well, I'll tell you, if you want to see kind of a fun brand of baseball, come out and see an American Legion game. If the weather holds up, it's just a kind of a nice way to spend an afternoon.
Absolutely, especially with the postseason now being here. There's more to play for.
It definitely is.
Marshall's going to call time and talk things over. River Rats trying to extend their lead to 6 with a base hit here. Lead 5-0 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. A full count on Howie Reister, the starting catcher. Just missed the low outside corner, ball 4. So a couple of walks for Reister now brings up the shortstop, J.T. Groutman.
Number 11, J.T. Groutman.
2 on, 1 down. You're in the top of the second. Swing and a miss on the first pitch he sees. That looked like a hanging curveball that just dropped at the last moment. Hot shot left side, but foul.
Just needs to straighten that out just a little bit. That was a nice swing.
Looking to bounce back after yesterday, going hitless in the opening round of the sub-state tournament. Behind 0-2. Curveball lifted out towards right center. That will drop in for a base hit. Melkin will round third. The throw in will be cut off. RBI single for JT Groutman.
Well done, well done.
6-0 River Rats now on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, and here is the senior Gabe Heinrichs. A completely different story from yesterday. Capitalizing on the mistakes and some timely hitting as well. A lot of those bloop singles are what Mankato National was able to do yesterday. Today it's the River Rats. Ripped left side, foul. Heinrichs had a 2-run single last inning to the right side. Just snuck through into right field. Now he has a couple more guys on base with still just one out. Marshall already onto their second pitcher. Again, the winner will move on and play the winner of Mankato American and New Prague. The loser will end their season here. 0-1 on Heinrichs. Out. Ooh, called a strike. Looked a bit outside. Called a couple of times today, though. Comes set at 0-2. Fouls it off.
Just got a piece.
Well, knows now that that outside corner will be called a strike.
Yeah, as long as they stay consistent with that, you know, it's when you get that inconsistency that it gets really frustrating.
Now, if you're a pitcher here, you're going to go back to that outside corner if you know you're going to get it called?
Yeah, it looks like that's where they're going, at least how the catcher's set up.
Tried to go right back out there. Fouled off. Way ahead here, 0-2.
Looks like he is calling the pitch from the dugout here.
Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop picks it up. Throws to first in time to get Heinrichs for out number 2, but both runners will advance. Another productive at-bat for Gabe Heinrichs. Puts 2 runners in scoring position for Justice Nauman. Justice worked a walk his last time up to load the bases. Has another chance to do that again. Fouls it off. Continues to go back to that fastball early. We saw him throw a few more curveballs when he came in the first. But sticking with the heater in the second. As I say that, he goes with the curveball upstairs. It's almost like they can hear us sometimes when we say those things.
He was pretty confident in that pitch earlier.
1-1 to Nauman. Line drive, left side. That'll drop in for a base hit. Reister will score. And it's 7-0 River Rats.
You know, I'm hoping we get to the point where you have to explain the 10-run rule again. So we'll wait on that.
Yeah, we'll wait on it.
I don't want to jinx anybody.
Leading 7-0, certainly a thought that's starting to creep into our minds up here in the press box. Next game wouldn't be till 4 o'clock, so they'd have a pretty big rest between games to go get some food, which certainly sounds good right about now. 12:20. It's lunchtime. Runners on the corners for Daniel Warden. Fouls it off. 2-run single in the first with the bases loaded, his last at-bat. Runner takes off very early, swing and a miss from Warden. And Nauman has second easily. Timed him up well. Now 2 runners in scoring position. River Rats continuing to put the pedal to the metal here offensively. The 1-2 pitch. Takes Warden off the plate, evens the count 2-2. Now there is a base runner. We saw Nauman get such a big lead. Is that just pure timing, and does the pitcher maybe need to switch up the timing to not allow those runners to get a bigger lead?
Well, we saw that with that first pitcher. I mean, he was holding for quite some time, so I think it's probably well advised he does do that.
Warren swings and misses for out number 3, but the River Rats tack on a few more on 3 base hits and 1 error from Marshall. 7-0 River Rats as we head to the home half. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got
Another big offensive inning for the River Rats in the second. 3 runs on 3 hits, helped out by an error early in the inning as well. It's 7-0 Northfield over Marshall on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Vlad Martinez back out for another inning of work, but how about this offense here from the River Rats, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, they've been executing. You know, they've had some good contact. They've had some lucky contact filtered in there, but boy, oh boy, they've been executing and moving the base runners along for sure today.
Another big storyline out of yesterday that I guess we didn't really talk about a lot was executing with runners in scoring position. A lot of runners left on base yesterday for Northfield. Today, they haven't left as many on the base paths.
No, they've been cleaning them up, that's for sure.
And it's shown on the scoreboard 7-0, and leading things off for Marshall is Ashton Blomberg, now the designated hitter. Started the game on the mound. And here's a slow roll to third. Heinrichs picks it up on the bounce. The throw to first is in time. Nice shot by Melgren going up the line to make the grab. And another nice play from Heinrichs. He's had a few over there at the hot corner.
Yep.
Coming to plate number 15, Braxton Kessler.
Started the game in right field yesterday. Today comes in,
is number 4,
plays a more comfortable position in the infield. Here's Braxton Kester, a starting first baseman. Vlad misses inside.
Yeah, actually the first 3 putouts have been to third, other than the strikeout.
Heinrichs getting plenty of reps over there in the hot corner. We'll probably see him there again in the second game if the River Rats are able to hold on. That one's going to hit him. Vlad was trying to work that inside corner that time, went too far. So Braxton Kester's aboard on a hit-by pitch, brings up Cooper Mesnick.
Now batting number 4, Cooper Mensing.
the starting second baseman for Marshall today, has a runner on and one out. Marshall looking for a big offensive inning here. Trying to avoid that 10-run rule we were talking about. Still not quite there, but River Rats certainly on pace to have that rule possibly enforced. This one's lifted into right. Runner will round second and take third to throw in. That puts runners on the corners after the base hit from from Cooper Mensink. That's just a blooper into right. Deegan Maurice digs in. But that base hit is what a lot of Mankato Nationals looked like yesterday.
Yeah, he just poked at it, went with the pitch, and was very effective. It's almost like a hit and run.
Runner takes off for second. Pitch is low for a ball. It's now two runners in scoring position, only one out, and Marshall has something cooking here offensively. Maurice, the starting catcher, is at the plate. Takes a strike, 1-1. Danny Warden getting the start in right today after ending the game as a relief pitcher yesterday. Here's a hot shot through the 5.5 hole. That'll score at least one. Geiger fires it in quickly. So a couple of base hits here for Marshall puts their first run on the board.
Now batting number 9, Kobe Brownlee.
Here's Kobe Brownlee, the starting left fielder. Batting in the 9 hole, top of the order due up next, and Andrew Steiter. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. A little more aggressive here in this second inning for Marshall. Vlad will check on Mensink at first, dancing around down there. We saw Kester take off for second right away with runners on the corners. That one's going to foul off the knob of Kobe Brownlee.
He's got some things to work with here. He's 0-2, so hopefully he kind of nibbles here. We'll see how he goes, and it'd be a nice spot for a double play right here.
Fakes the throw over to first. Get him to roll over here, or has that nasty backdoor slider as well. Fouls it off. Lad's already got a couple of strikeouts today, way ahead 0-2. But a double play here would end the inning, keep it to 7-1 ball game. This one's lifted out towards right center. That will drop in for a base hit. 1 run scores. Brownlee will have second, hold up there, and it's an RBI double. The throw is bobbled out in center, and the run will score on the error. Couldn't hit the cutoff man, JT Groutman, and it drops behind second base and allows another run to score. So now it's 7-3 River Rats on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Well, a big offensive inning that we were talking about that Marshall needed, they're getting it here in the second. Here's Andrew Steiter. Takes outside for a ball.
Now number 16, Andrew Stetler.
He struck out in the first inning. Hopefully get a similar result here.
In the dirt, good block from Howie. Andrew struck out in his first at-bat. And their big gap out in right center. Called a strike on the inner half. Vlad didn't get a lot of attempts or a lot of appearances during the spring season for the varsity squad. Jumped back and forth between JV and varsity, but has been more of a go-to guy here this summer. Grounder to third. Heineritz can't get it. Just under the glove. Runner will advance to third, and now runners on the corners after the base hit from Andrew Stetler. So after getting the quick first out to open up the inning, Marshall has strung together a few hits and 3 runs, and a couple of errors for the River Rats here this inning. Brings up Sam Thor, the center fielder. Well, this is what ended up burying them yesterday.
Yeah, they scored that in error, too, it looks like.
Runner takes off early. Thor takes a strike, no throw. Thor was off before Vlad even started coming to the plate. Excuse me, Stelter was. Thor's at the plate. Bounced straight back.
That would have been right here.
Were you ready for it?
I was ready. I was ready.
Save the camera just in case. Vlad way ahead 0-2 with 2 runners in scoring position. That one gets away. Runner coming to the plate. And that will score another. Marshall puts up 4 here in the second. They're not done yet. 7-4 River Rats.
This would be a good time for a mound visit, I think. We need to settle them down. We got 1 out. They still have 3-run lead. We'll see if that happens here.
Like he's going to let him ride here with a 1-2 count after the...
He was thinking about it. He was on the rail.
Ground ball up the middle. Backhanded by Molesky. He'll go to first for the out. But the run will score on the sacrifice ground out. It's now 7-5. And that's kind of what Marshall needed there with a runner 90 feet away. Just put it in play and score the run. But Molesky electing for the out, which is the right play there. Need to get out of this inning. Still have a 2-run lead.
Now batting number 6, Liam Cruz.
Liam Cruz is the batter now after taking a strike. Base is empty now after the sacrifice ground out. Even count 1-1.
I thought you played volleyball. Softball. Hockey, you're hockey.
Hockey and softball.
Josh Kraft on deck, the cleanup hitter.
Maybe.
In the dirt, 2-1. What does Vlad need to do here to get back into what we saw in the first?
Well, I mean, I think he needs to go back with his number 1 pitch. That one on the inside, and just relax out there. It's a 7-5 game, and Marshall's back in it now, and he's got to eat up some innings.
In the dirt ball, 4 walks him on 5. Now bring him to cleanup hitter and Josh Kraft.
We do have
number 18,
somebody working in the bullpen here.
Looks like Rourke Bennett. Started at first yesterday. And now we'll see a mound visit from assistant coach Nick Zabel. You talked about how maybe just needs to settle down a little bit, go back to his number 1 pitch. But what do you think Zab's talking about now after walking this runner?
Well, I mean, there really isn't a lot she can say. Relax, give us your go, get some innings, eat some innings up. We need you here. It's about all you can say.
Well, we talked about yesterday, Teagan roughed up, especially in that 3rd inning, but was asked to eat it up and go and finish that inning, knowing that they were going to have to play today. But here now in a winner-go-home situation. Garcia has Rourke Bennett up warming up earlier. Swing and a miss here from Josh Kraft. Bennett, a couple of starts this summer, as this one's driven to left but well foul. Rourke has struggled this summer, 12 walks to 8 strikeouts and 10 earned runs in a couple of starts. But Vlad ahead 0-2, and that's a balk. Liam Cruz was dancing over at first, had the attention of Vlad, and causes the balk. That'll advance him another 90 feet. Nice hands from the Marshall third base coach. That one gets away. Another 90 feet for Liam Cruz. And now a balk. A pitch in the dirt has the 6th run for Marshall this inning, 90 feet away. A strikeout here would be huge. The 1-2. Ground ball to the left side. Through for a base hit. The 6th run comes across. And now it's a 1-run ball game. And that tying run is at first. Ashton Blomberg is the batter now. A big 6th-run second here for Marshall after the River Rats looked like they were going to have their way this morning after scoring 7 in the first 2 innings. Fouls it off, 1-1. Vlad's done a good job of getting strikes. We've seen him in plenty of 0-2 counts. It's just struggled putting these batters away. This one's popped up to the left side.
It's going to be a tough play.
Heinertz gives chase, but it'll bounce off the wall there. That would have been no fun to run into. That's a low brick wall down there.
Yeah, there's no padding there, I don't see.
No. And no stands to jump into either. That's all chain link fence. No Derek Jeter moves today.
No, that would have left a mark.
1-2 on Ashton Blomberg, the designated hitter. Vlad will check on the runner at first, gets away. Kraft will take second. And an error on Vlad puts the tying run in scoring position.
Looks like your relief pitcher here is warmed up.
This one's popped straight up into the air. Reister will grab it for out number 3, but a rough inning for the River Rats defensively. 6 runs on 4 hits and 3 errors committed by the River Rats. 7-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard as we head to the third. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
River Rats lead 7-6 as we head to the top of the third. Big inning for Marshall. 6 runs on 4 hits, 3 errors committed by the River Rats. And Steve, a little bit of a similar story to yesterday's game. Not quite the start that they had yesterday, but that second inning, very analogous to their third inning they saw yesterday.
Yeah, it's not like a broken record. It's that fundamental baseball, taking care of your business. In fact, the Marshall coach talked about that. He really talked about being your own worst enemy, and you just got to focus on fundamental play.
Head coach Mitch Maxwell, one of the first things he talked about was competing against themselves. Mileski pops it up into center. It's caught for out number 1. And that's been the mentality that Marshall's had today. They were down by 7, and typically that dampens the spirits of most teams, but they came right back here in the second and dropped 6 runs. Top of the order now, it's Jake Geiger. Has reached both times so far today. Swings and misses at a pitch well outside.
With 13 runs being scored and 9 hits, now it's going to start to become a challenge from a pitching perspective as they think potentially playing later today. These teams don't have a whole lot of depth.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's where that conversation of who's available during the summer comes back into play. Really affects your pitching depth. Hot shot up the middle. It sneaks through for a base hit. Jake Geiger is on for his 3rd time today.
Get right back on the horse.
Coming to plate, number 10, Caleb Grau, followed by Tegan Melgren.
Owen Kestelut still on the mound for Marshall. Had to enter the game in the first after Blomberg got hit around. So they're looking for him to eat up some big innings here. Gross swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. I know for the River Rats, especially pitching-wise, very thin this summer with Grant Hutton being injured. Eli Mickelson isn't here this weekend. Cam Kaiser's not here. This one's popped up to the right side. First baseman calls for it, makes the grab for out number 2.
Well, we also learned last inning, take care of business in the existing games. So there's that.
Very true.
There's that combination we'll worry about later, the second game later,
exactly.
If there is one.
Exactly. Got to take care of this one first before we start worrying about who's pitching game 2. Here's Tegan Melgren. Probably won't be available to pitch game 2 after yesterday's start. Curveball drops in for a strike. Lifts it into center. Drifting over and making the catch. For out number 3 is Sam Thor. And a quick inning for Marshall. Northfield leads 7-6 as we head to the bottom of the third. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Randy Olson, Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. Our team continues to be a financial resource to families and businesses. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. We're here to work together with you on any project, big or small. Our success comes from our dedicated, knowledgeable, and professional employees. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations to see a smiling and familiar face. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
River Rats lead 7-6 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Vlad back out for another inning of work after struggling there in that second. 6 runs on 4 hits, but 3 errors behind him defensively. But we saw Rourke Bennett warming up last inning, but looks like head coach Robert Garcia is going to keep running with Vlad Simon Martinez for as long as he can. And that might be... I know we just said that we don't want to think about too much about who could pitch the next game, but with the River Rats still with the lead, head coach Robert Garcia has to have that in the back of his head.
Yeah, he's been sticking with his pitchers and adds a vote of confidence, as we talked a little bit yesterday. These guys, which sometimes you need that.
Leading things off for Marshall is Braxton Kester. First pitch drops in for a strike. Went back to that off-speed. We've seen his control slowly get better with that off-speed pitch as the game continues.
Braxton Kessler.
Thought about it, held back, 1-1.
On deck will be Cooper Mensing.
Swing and a miss on the high fastball. It's 1-2. Good pitch mix here from Vlad to open up this third inning. Fouled off. We talked a little bit about how Marshall's head coach Mitch Maxwell looks like he's calling some of the pitches for his guys, but one thing that I know is that Howie likes to call his games behind the plate. One thing that he's very proud of is calling the game and helping out his pitcher keep that pitch count low and not throw too much junk. He likes to let his pitcher's fastballs eat, but he also doesn't take any pitches from the dugout. Ground ball to the left side. Heinrichs cuts it off. The throw to first is not picked up by Malgren, in and out of the glove. And it's an infield single to open things up for Braxton Kessler. Right idea from Heinrichs to cut that one off. Had the angle over JT Groutman. Just a low throw, and Teagan couldn't dig it out. So here's Cooper Mensink. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. Back pick has him dead in the water. Melgren applies the tag. Nice play by Howie Reister. Caught the runner on first, way off the bag.
He stumbled coming in back, and you're right. He was just dead in the water.
That's another thing that Howie's very proud of. I can say that for a fact. Likes to do that, but this one's driven into center for a base hit. Cooper Mensink is aboard. That's where that back pick comes big time, because that would have 2 runners on and nobody out, but instead it's just 1 guy on and 1 out. A back pick, a base hit. Now here's Deegan Maurice. a lot of righties for this Marshall team as well. So that really opened up that side for Howie to try and back pick. Looked at first base again after that pitch, 1-0.
Yeah, it looks like they only have Logan Miller on the roster that's a lefty.
We've seen Caleb Graw give up that right side of the outfield, shading everybody towards left center. With not a lot of lefties, Robert Garcia says, go ahead and do that. Runner takes off early. The throw's inside. The throw down is not in time. Big jump.
Yeah, that was stolen off the pitcher there. He didn't have any shot at all.
We've seen a few Marshall base runners take off pretty early. Two 2-0. Off speed, drops in for a strike at the top of the zone. If you're Howie or Nick Zabel, the assistant coach, and you see a lot of these Marshall runners taking off early, what are you telling Vlad to try and slow that down?
Well, I think his pace changes. You know, it looks like they're timing up on him, and he's just got to sit there with the ball a little bit more and change his pace and not be as consistent. And if he stays consistent, they're going to run all over him.
Ground ball to the left side, but it's foul. That's one thing that we were taught even in-house as a pitcher when you start learning how to, when you first get that chance on the mound in kid pitch, is don't just get into a rhythm and hold for 3, then go, because the runner will time you up and take second, third pretty easily. Got to switch it up. Runner takes off for third early. Ground ball to the left side. It's through for a base hit. Runner will keep on going. Geiger's throw in will go up the line into the backstop. Runner will take second. He's jogging around second. He'll hold up there. But it's an RBI single. And advancing to second on the error is Deegan Maurice.
We got a new ball game. That whole timing piece is really coming back to bite Northfield here. Kind of similar situation at second there.
So all tied up after Deegan Maurice delivers on the hit and run.
Now batting number 9.
So here's the 9-hole hitter and Kobe Brownlee, the starting left fielder. And like you said, a whole new ball game, all tied up at 7 here in the bottom of the third in the first round of the elimination bracket in the sub-state tournament. Winner go home situation for both of these teams. And the story from the top of the second to now is totally different. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to hit him. Second hit batsman for Vlad. That puts 2 runners on and the top of the order due up. And that mindset of compete against ourselves that Mitch Maxwell talked about, it's really kept them in this game. Trailing by 7 after 2. Now Nick Zabel's going to come on out and talk things over with Vlad. We'll see if Rourke comes out of the dugout. Looks like he will. Another big inning for Marshall. Tie the game up at 7, and we'll have a new pitcher. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice.
New pitcher for the River Rats is Rourke Bennett. Has started a couple of games this summer for the River Rats. has allowed 12 walks to 8 strikeouts, 10 earned runs on 10 hits this summer. Comes in with a 6.774 ERA. Vlad Martinez, 2 1/3 innings, 7 runs on 7 hits, but 4 errors, so not all of those earned. And that's kind of what the story was yesterday with the River Rats. A couple of errors really kind of buried them, especially early in that game, and that's how Marshall has come back here in this 3rd inning.
Yeah, and Northfield's just got to play their game, and they've got 4 errors in this ball game. That's contributed significantly to that 7 runs, and they just got to settle down, play their game.
Yeah, the bats have been red hot this morning. 6 for 15 combined. 7 runs, 6 walks, and only 2 strikeouts for the starting 9. But Marshall, in the last couple of innings, 6 for 14. 2 walks and just 1 strikeout for their starting 9.
Yeah, as much as this is an offensive game, both managers really emphasize it's all about pitching and fielding. And you hear that echoed over and over and over again. And those that execute the best are generally going to be the teams that come out of it.
Marshall had to go to their bullpen in the 1st inning. River Rats go to it here in the 3rd. And with Rourke Bennett, 2 on, 1 out, tie ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bennett, the southpaw, kicks and fires a strike. Was on the varsity squad for most of the spring season. Didn't get a lot of appearances, but came in some tough situations in big games in the regular season. Got some chances at the JV level as well. 1-1. This one's lifted out towards left center. Caleb Graw parks underneath it, makes the grab for out number 2. The runners will tag up but not advance. As the throw in from center, 1 hops to the 3rd baseman, Gabe Heinrichs. So now 2 down. That'll bring up Sam Thor. 0 for 2 today with an RBI. Called a strike on the outside corner. Looks like Marshall's going to be warming up somebody else in their bullpen as a couple of guys hustle down there. 0-1 is the count at the plate. This one's driven into center field, base hit. Runner will round 3rd and come in to score as the throw from center gets away. Melgren tried to cut it off on the mound. Looks like he's all right, though. Kind of an ugly hop. But now Marshall takes their first lead of the ball game after trailing by 7 in the 2nd. They score 8 unanswered and lead by 1.
Now batting number 6, Liam Cruz.
Here's Liam Cruz, the right fielder. 2 walks today, scored once. After the RBI single from Sam Thor. Hot shot left side, through for a base hit. Runner will hold up at 3rd, and the bases are loaded. Good hitting here in this 3rd for Marshall. 8 runs, 9 hits, and 4 errors.
Number 18, Josh Kraft.
Here's Josh Kraft, who's 1 for 2. Had an RBI in the 2nd. Now he has the bases loaded with 2 outs. Timely hitting, just chipping away here for the Mudcats. Three straight outside the zone now. Bennett finds himself in a hole and in danger of walking in another run. Ball 4. 9-7 Marshall on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Brings up Blomberg, who's 0 for 2.
Number 5, Ashton Bloomberg.
Hats off to the Marshall Mudcats today. Big innings in the second and third. Thought that the River Rats had a chance to run away with it after scoring the first 7 runs. But they came screaming back, and they're not done yet. Ground ball to the left side is foul. Bennett way ahead 0-2. Bennett trying to stop the bleeding here with a 2-strike count. Ground ball left side goes foul. Blomberg's been in front. Another foul ball. Good at bat here from Blomberg.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pitcher's count. He needs to be able to take advantage of this. It looks like he's coming in too into the sweet spot. You know what I mean? He can. I realize the bases are loaded, but he's got an 0-2 count. He's got to work this.
Ashton Blomberg's been in front of every pitch so far. Looking to straighten one out here. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Big strikeout for Rourke Bennett, but not before Marshall takes their first lead of the ball game with 3 runs here in the third, 9-7. Due up next for the River Rats, Reister, Groutman, Heinrichs. Yeah, just hit.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Marshall leads 9-7 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. A big 3-run third inning, and they take their first lead of the ball game. Owen Kestelut back out for another inning of work. He's gone 2 1/3, has allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout. The River Rats came out red hot offensively, but put up a goose egg in the top of the third, and now they trail by 2. See if they can come back here in the fourth and continue to keep things interesting. First pitch to Reister. Off speed, up and away. If you're head coach Robert Garcia, another long inning in the field, what do you tell your guys coming to the plate?
Well, I mean, they've already shown offensively they can definitely come back here. I think I'm going over with the run total today.
Yeah, I think that's the right bet. Swing and a miss. Reister falls behind 1-2. Saw a lot of runs yesterday, but they seem to be a little more evenly distributed this time.
Yeah.
Reister well behind 1-2. Fouls it off. A couple of walks today for the starting catcher. 2 runs scored.
I mean, this tournament's a grind. The pitching component is really the challenge, and you look at playing back-to-back games and then having that later game if whoever advances. These hitters can have a field day.
If they continue to stay red hot, they could be looking in for a long day at the plate. This one's popped up in foul territory. Catcher rips off the mask and drops it. New life for Reister.
He never looked like he got in position for that. He was kind of sideways. They teach you to get facing this direction because of that spin of that ball. It's a tough play.
So Reister will get another shot at it here with a 2-2 count. Pops it up again. First baseman calls everybody off and makes the catch for out number 1. Brings up the shortstop, J.T. Groutman, who's 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI.
Now batting number 11, J.T. Groutman. On deck is Gabe Heinrichs.
First pitch to Groutman. That outside corner continues to be called here this morning. Seen a couple of those that look maybe a little bit outside, but home plate umpire continues to call that a strike. Here's the 0-1. This one's lifted into left. Drifting over is the left fielder who'll make the catch for out number 2.
Yeah, Marshall had a guy up in the bullpen earlier, didn't they? And looks like he's sitting. So they're going to continue to go with him.
Castelloot has been solid. He's allowed just 4 hits and 3 runs. All 3 of them coming in that second inning. Here's Gabe Heinrichs. Today is 1 for 2 with a run and a couple of RBIs, but nobody on the base paths for him this time. Here's the 1-0. Good take outside. Hot shot to the third baseman, bobbles it, picks it up. The throw to first takes him off the bag, but the tag is applied for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, go the River Rats as we head to the home half. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Randy Olson, Community Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. Our team continues to be a financial resource to families and businesses. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. We're here to work together with you on any project, big or small. Our success comes from our dedicated, knowledgeable, and professional employees. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations to see a smiling and familiar face. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
River Rats go 3 up, 3 down in the 4th. Marshall leads by 2. Rourke Bennett back out for another inning after taking over for Vlad in the 3rd. Not the offensive inning they were looking for after giving up 9 unanswered. What do they need to do here in the 4th to try and get back in the dugout?
Well, I mean, throw strikes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. If you look, they've really hurt themselves with the errors and some of the other activity, and Marshall's executing, and their pitchers settled in. And, they stuck with it, being down significantly there, and 7-0 out of the gate, and they didn't let it rattle them.
Oh, and we talked about yesterday a little bit how, especially at the high school level, the visualization part has started to come more into play. And the big thing that Mitch Maxwell talked about was compete against ourselves.
That's right.
They weren't worried about what the River Rats did in those first 2 innings, and now they lead by 2. And sometimes that's all it really takes, is having that mentality that we may be down by a lot, but doesn't mean we're out of it quite yet.
No, you don't prematurely celebrate like the announcers.
Exactly. That's why we're up here, right?
That's right.
Here's Kester. He's 0 for 1 today with a run scored in an even count, 1-1. Game after us. The teams are starting to file in. Mankato National, who the River Rats played yesterday, looks like they're going to be playing on this field in the next time slot. Not quite sure who they're playing. I'd have to look at the bracket. Looks like they're playing Waseca, who upset Marshall yesterday.
That's right. And they're still wearing the Selner practice jerseys. We learned that story yesterday. Gentleman that passed away that both played and coached for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, touching story there that we were able to talk about with their head coach and all the players continuing to wear that jersey today. Swing and a miss. Rourke Bennett picks up a strikeout.
That's what you need to do.
Bingo. That's exactly what they were looking for. Throwing strikes, just like you said.
That's right. That's right.
That'll bring up. That will bring up the second baseman, Mensink. Mensink 2 for 2 today with a couple of runs scored. Having a big day in the 7-hole. At 7-8-9 has really had a big day. 5 hits for those bottom 3 guys, 4 RBIs combined between the 3 of them, and 6 runs scored.
Yeah.
They've been getting on base for that top of the order. And their big gap out in right center with Craw shading towards left and Danny Warden staying in his regular position in right. Here's the 1-1. Misses low. Squares the bunt, pulls back. It's way high, 3-1. Slow roller to the left side. Heinrichs gloves it, and it will be called a foul ball at the plate. Must have bounced off the plate or off his front leg.
Yeah.
So it'll be a full count with nobody on and 1 out. Maurice due up next for Marshall. Popped up right side, giving chases Melgren into foul territory. He will make the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down, and now here's the 8-hole hitter in Maurice, who's also 2 for 2 today with a couple of runs and a couple of RBIs. (2-0).
Yeah, it'd be nice for him to close out this inning. They've been struggling with 2 outs the last couple days, and not so much today, but you know, it keeps haunting them here.
A couple of 2-strike rallies yesterday for Mankato National, which we saw in the first when they scored 3. A couple of 2-out rallies today from Marshall, scored 6 in the second, 3 in the third. And there's the strike zone, a full count for Rourke Bennett. 3-1, excuse me. Fouls it off. Now it's a full count. Top of the order due up, 9-hole hitter. And Brownlee is due up next. Fouls it off and stays alive. Good at bat here from Maurice. Working a deep count here in the bottom of the fourth. Three-two. Ball four. Maurice worked a good at bat, able to get aboard with a walk and brings up the 9-hole hitter and Kobe Brownlee.
Yeah, this Marshall team's going to be good for a while. Looks like they only have 3 seniors on the squad, so a lot of these kids will be coming back next year.
It's always fun to see, especially during the summer season, a lot of guys that might be sophomore or junior that didn't get a lot of playing time on the varsity squad, as Bennett delivers a nasty curveball for a strike. But they get more playing time in the summer and start to get more acclimated to some of the level that they're going to see at the varsity level.
And we always forget, I mean, these kids are still growing, and so you can have an athlete, during the regular season that looks entirely different in the summer or the next season. And, they're still growing like weeds.
Here's the 1-1 from Bennett. That one just barely misses Brownlee. But they also, that summer development as well. A lot of these kids they're not just playing with one team over the summer like they do in the spring. They're playing with the town ball teams. They're playing club baseball. They get a lot of reps and a lot of development. Get a lot of different voices in their ears. Another curveball drops in for a strike.
Well, and you got to get a lot accomplished being up here in the north in a fairly short period of time, unlike the Sun Belt states.
Mm-hmm. We aren't in Hawaii. We can't play year-round. 2-2 from Bennett. That one does hit him. Not quite what you want to see, especially when he battled back to get those 2 strikes. Tried to go back inside, went too far, and flips the lineup back over to the top with Stelter. 0 for 3 today, but a run scored after reaching on an error. Like we said, the Riverettes have struggled with 2 outs, and now Marshall, a couple of runners aboard, trying to extend this lead. Leading 9-7 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. This one's driven out towards left center, giving chases Graw. He will track it down for out number 3. Nice play by Caleb Graw, the rising senior. And we'll see a lot more plays like that in the varsity season.
Dry eye symptoms continue to get in the way of enjoying what your world has to offer. Although dry eye can be hard to treat and difficult to manage with over-the-counter eye drops, you're not out of options. River Valley Eye Professionals is very pleased to offer the OptiLight Intense Pulse Light Treatment, the first and only FDA-approved light-based treatment for dry eye. We're the only facility in the area with this technology and expertise to perform this amazing treatment. Find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield is a unique town with passionate people. So much passion that it can be hard to keep up. That's why, if you're into art, local politics, sports, or anything else, Northfield Public Broadcasting is here to serve you. NPB is a free public access local television station that accepts submissions on anything you care about. NPB is a place to hear community voices and to share your own voice.
Subtly.
9-7. Marshall leads it as we head to the top of the 5th. A couple of goose eggs put on the board after 16 runs scored in the first 3 innings, but now the pitchers are starting to settle in. A good inning for Rourke Bennett. Got 2 quick outs. led a couple of runners on base, but then a nice play from Caleb Graw in center field.
Yeah, and that was really, really important, just to give them some level of confidence. I think they were getting in their head a little bit with 2 outs last couple days, so hopefully that'll give them something to work off of.
A little bit of juice in the dugout. Castelloot back out for another inning of work. So far through 3 1/3, has allowed 4 hits and 3 runs, 2 walks and a strikeout. Leading things off is Justice Nauman. Today, Nauman is 1 for 1 with an RBI and a walk. Seven, 8, 9 due up for the River Rats as that one's called on that outside corner.
Yeah, boy, he's been giving them that strike all day.
It's tough. I mean, unless you're crowding the plate, it's tough to reach out and really put good contact on that pitch.
Yeah, that's right.
See if Nauman can get something started here with 7, 8, 9 due up for Northfield. 1 and 2 on the designated hitter. Swing and a miss on the high cheese for out number 1. Brings up Daniel Warden. 1 for 2 today, a couple of RBIs. He picked up those back in the first.
We need the window conversation again. That seemed to spark him up last time.
True.
So.
Let's bring it up. Danny's window cleaning. Swings and misses.
It's just setting it up.
Just setting it up, yeah. He's graduated in the spring, and he started his window cleaning business almost immediately. And we talked with the guys yesterday in the dugout, and they had a lot of funny ideas for how he can get the word out around town for people to call him and get some business going for him this summer.
Yep. He made it pretty clear he's very open for an interview at any time. So
well, we will have to have him up here sometimes when he's not playing. Behind in the count, 1 and 2. Didn't get that one called. He was the count 2 and 2. Ground ball to the left side. Third baseman picks it up on the hop. The throw to first is in time for out number 2.
You know, that's been a big difference maker in this game. That that side of the infield, they've been executing. Northfield has struggled a bit there. Some pretty low throws and things in that order that has created the difference here.
Yeah, third baseman for Marshall Kraft. He's been busy over there in the hot corner. Brings up Aiden Molesky. Josh Kraft has also been solid at the plate, 1 for 2 with a couple of RBIs and a walk. Molesky falls behind 0 and 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, nobody on. Called a strike on the outside corner. Another one painted on the black. 3 up, 3 down, go the River Rats as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Champion Sports is your one-stop shop for baseball and softball gear this spring. With a wide selection of bats, gloves, and game day merch for kids and adults alike. Whether you're a Raider, Knights, or Ole fan, Champion Sports is your go-to for fan apparel and swag. Champion Sports has it all. Find us online at championsportsnorthfield.com or check us out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest gear is in stock. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Are you looking for funds to support your business's growth? Aaron Nibby here for Franzen Bank and Trust. Franzen offers loans and other financial services designed to meet your needs. As an SBA preferred lender, Franzen Bank can help you save time by expediting the loan process from application to funding. Franzen is also consistently named a top 504 and 7A lender in Minnesota. Start your next business adventure today at franzenbank.com/SBA. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
No, Howie's not behind the dish. I don't think it is. No. So looks like a new catcher slides in behind the dish. That looks like Caleb Graw wearing Howie's gear. And it looks like Howie's going to move out towards the left. We saw Howie warming up in the bullpen during the last half inning. So it looks like if Rourke can't get out of this inning, it'll be Howie moving in from left. And Caleb Graw will be the catcher for the River Rats. Start out in center field, trying to see who it is out in center field now. Well, that looks like... Okay, Jake Geiger moves to center from left, and Howie into left field now. So a couple of defensive changes in anticipation of Howie coming in to pitch in case Rourke can't get out of this inning. But nonetheless, it's 9-7 Marshall on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And looks like Rourke will try and put up another goose egg as he did in the fourth. So far through 1 2/3, 2 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts for Rourke Bennett. Leading things off for Marshall is the 2-hole hitter Sam Thor, who's 1 for 3 today. And Bennett delivers a strike. Howie typically plays catcher, of course, and then has played the hot corner quite a bit this summer as well. Played 1 game in left, I think, during the regular season. But hasn't seen the outfield grass in quite some time. Even count 1-1. Inside ball 2.
Yeah. There's a huge gap in right center.
Ground ball up the middle. Molesky picks it up on the hop. The throw to first is just in time for out number 1. Sam Thor trying to beat it out.
Sneaky fast. I didn't realize he was that quick.
And flying down the line and just a slow roller to second. But Molesky was able to beat him by half a step. I'll bring up the 3-hole hitter in Liam Cruz, who's 1 for 1. A run and a couple of walks today for the starting right fielder. Digs in with nobody on and 1 out. Off speed, misses low and in.
You know, that's okay. That type of pitch, that's where, when you miss with that type of pitch, that's where you want to miss. And so you feel pretty good about it, even though it's a ball.
Mm-hmm. Missing high with the curveball is typically not where you want to miss. That pitch can get hammered and hammered hard. Fastball fouled off, 2-1.
Had a little hop on it.
He's had decent command of the curveball. We saw him get a couple of nasty called strikes in the last inning. See if he goes back to it with a 2-1. Goes back to the fastball, popped up right side. Melgren has a chance at it in foul territory. It'll drop in fair territory. And it's a 1-out bloop single for Liam Cruz.
I don't know if he could have got there, but the right fielder, that was really his ball there. But yeah, it'd be a tough play regardless.
In that no man's land, just behind the first base bag, and Nick Zabel's going to come out and talk with Rourke Bennett, who's holding on to his left arm, his throwing arm.
You know, those are the plays that can end in disaster out there in right field too. So fortunately, they were communicating.
And it looks like they're going to make some defensive adjustments here. So out to center will go number 27, Justice Nauman. Jake Geiger comes in from center. And it looks like they're going to hand him the ball. So they warmed up Howie, putting Caleb Graw behind the dish. But they're going to go with Geiger here in from center, and Justice Nauman will take over as the captain of the outfield.
And he'll have as much time as he needs to warm up here, won't he?
I believe so, since he's going to basically be coming in cold. So new pitcher for the River Rats is Jake Geiger, making his first appearance on the mound this summer. We'll be right back after this quick message.
Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
New pitcher for the Roof Rats is Jake Geiger. He did have one appearance earlier this summer, went 2/3 of an inning, faced the minimum, had one walk and one strikeout. Two batters left on base in his outing. So he will make his second appearance of the summer, and it's in the postseason. Runner on first and one out for Marshall. Delivers the ball just outside. Batter for the Mudcats is Josh Kraft. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Geiger typically the starting shortstop for the varsity team. JT Groutman is starting there today. And Geiger started in left, moved to center, and is now on the mound. That one hits the elbow of Kraft, and that'll put two runners on. Yeah, the umpire's even shaking it off. Looks like it hit him in the right leg. Grau will walk it out to Geiger and calm him down. As
now batting will be number 5.
The 5-hole hitter, Ashton Blomberg, will dig in. 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Two on, one out. Hit by pitch for Geiger. Now he'll face the designated hitter. Melgren comes up onto the grass. That one's high. Nice stop by Caleb Grau behind the dish, making his first appearance behind the dish this summer. We talked about how important pitching is in this tournament format. River Rats sticking with Teagan in the game yesterday, stuck with Vlad for quite a bit today, but on to their third pitcher now. And running with a guy who hasn't had too many innings this summer.
Hey, it looks like he's got a live arm. It's just a matter of the repetitions, huh?
Yeah, he definitely has a strong arm. He typically plays short. Back out onto the mound for first time in a while. Good stop from Caleb Grau. That's a 3-1 count. I'm assuming strictly fastballs for Geiger as well in most of these at-bats. This one's lifted out towards left center, giving chase is Nauman. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Might see a knuckleball, says the scouting reporter behind us.
Now batting number 15, Braxton Kessler.
Braxton Kessler digs in 0 for 2 with a run scored today and one strikeout. 2 on, 2 down. Good pitch there, called a strike. Oh and 1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Maybe we'll see the knuckleball here.
It's been a long time since I've seen a high school knuckleball.
See how much break it has on it. 0-2, and Kester will call time. Still a big gap in right center if he can sit on it. That one skips in the dirt, gets away from Gra. Both runners will advance.
That had a little knuckle to it.
I think it did. Looked a little bit slower than the
I could
fastball.
see the laces.
Yeah.
The smile after it went in the dirt, I think, is what really gives it away.
Yeah. I think little smirk on the pitcher. Tried to get away with that knuckleball there.
1-2. Back to the fastball. That one fouled off.
Yep.
Just off the handle of the bat of Kester. I know Geiger likes to work that knuckleball in practice all the time. Messing around during warm-ups. Sure, he was very excited to throw it there with 2 strikes. 1-2. In the dirt, good stop
Nice
from
play.
Gra. Two down, 2 runners in scoring position in a 2-run ball game. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Outside, ball 3.
He's been calling that pitch a good chunk of the day.
Mm-hmm. A lot of deep counts forced by this Marshall Mudcats offense. Here's the 3-2. Popped up. Nauman takes a few steps in, makes the catch for out number 3. Another goose egg put up on the board, and the Marshall Mudcats leave the bases loaded. River Rats trail by 2 as we head to the 6th. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Merchants Bank, we're committed to creating thriving communities and helping our customers succeed. Hi, I'm Rob, the mortgage lender at Merchants Bank. It is such a privilege to work with a company where all employees are focused on providing the very best customer service. We'll be with you every step of the way as we work towards your financial goals together, whether it's growing a business, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Yeah, we're a bank, but what we really do is make life moments happen. Stop in. I look forward to making your goals a reality.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
9-7, Marshall lead the River Rats as we head to the top of the 6th. Looks like the same pitcher for Marshall. He's been solid. Owen Kesslute threw 4 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. And it'll be the top of the order due up for the River Rats. And the new pitcher, Jake Geiger, he's 1 for 1 today with a run scored and a couple of walks. Caleb Gra and Tegan Melgren will follow him up. Grant Hutton is the first base coach. He took over for Nick Zabel a couple of innings ago, but figured we would shout him out. And got injured towards the end of the varsity regular season. Didn't get to play in the section or state tournament and is sidelined for the summer as well, unfortunately. A ball of energy is Grant Hutton, as that's a nasty curveball that Geiger waves at, evens the count 1-1. Hutton was considered one of the aces for the Raider varsity squad during the spring. Got hurt, I think, the second to last game of the regular season, right before the section tournament. Raiders were able to make it to the state tournament, but unfortunately Hutton is also unable to play this summer, but he's continued to be a big voice in the dugout, bringing a lot of juice. High chopper to the left side. Third baseman picks it up. The throw to first is not in time. Infield single for Jake Geiger, and he has reached a board in all 4 of his plate appearances. We've seen him swipe second a couple of times, and now an infield single. Here's Caleb Graw. Started in center, now is behind the dish. Third baseman up on the grass. Chopper to third. Goes to second for 1, but it goes into the outfield. Geiger will jump over the second baseman and take third. The right fielder bobbles it. And now runners are on the corners with nobody out.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. That side of the infield has been stellar so far, and they finally showed they're human. So hopefully that'll pay off for Northfield here.
Josh Kraft, a third baseman. Like you said, he's been solid over there, but that throw just sailed into right field. So now runners on the corners for Tegan Melgren, the first baseman. 1 for 2 today, a couple of runs scored and an RBI. Graw has wheels at first. We'll see if they stay aggressive and try and put 2 in scoring position. I'll check on Graw at first with a decent lead. Kraft in the grass at third. They'll check on Graw now. I feel like Kraft has been in the grass at third a lot today.
Yeah, he has.
Anticipating the bunt or trying to gun down a runner at the plate. River Rats have had a lot of traffic today. That one's inside. Tying run on first. Go ahead is at the plate. Big spot here for the River Rats if they want to try and make a comeback here in the late innings. 2-0 on Melgren. Called a strike on the outside corner. Runner takes out for second. Melgren squares to bunt, but pulls back. It's called a strike, and Graw does not force a throw. So now 2 runners in scoring position and a 2-2 count with nobody out. And the tying run is in scoring position. Big spot here for Tegan. Rough outing yesterday, but looking to come through in a big way today. Big gap in right center. The 2-2. Popped up. Foul. How nice would it be to see Tegan get a big base hit here, especially after a rough outing yesterday?
Oh boy. Be a heck of a confidence builder.
Nobody out. Curveball, that
Did
one. Boy, looked
Sure
like it
looked
hit
like
him.
it, yeah.
That's another situation where if you're a batter and it's that close, you almost make the umpire call you back. You start down to first, even if you don't think it hit you. Make the umpire call you back.
Yeah, there's no video review.
Take advantage of it while you're still in high school.
That's right.
There are plenty of guys in college that still try and get away with it, but with, at least at Iowa, guys are still trying to get away with it, and the Big Ten just implemented video review last year, and they were not used to it.
Yeah, I was looking at the history of this tournament, and I was shocked. This thing goes back to 1926.
Wow. I did not realize that.
I was young back then.
It looks like Mankato was still kicking some good butt, too.
Yeah.
Full count, nobody out. Ball 4 misses high, and the bases are loaded for Howie Reister. Go-ahead run is on first, but Mitch Maxwell is going to go on out and talk to his pitcher.
Oh, he's going back to the 33.
Kestelut's looked good, but has struggled here in this 6th inning. River Rats only trail by 2. And this could be a big, big spot here for both teams. If Marshall wants to try and play one more game today and stay alive in the tournament, they're going to need a big out here. The River Rats trying to keep their season alive. But it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. Kestelut, his day is done. He'll move to the field. And now coming to the mound for Marshall will be number 18, Josh Kraft, the third baseman. We'll take a quick break and break down what Kraft has to offer. You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
To the dealership. The team at Whip Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it'll take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Whip Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive maintenance and repair needs, drive to Whip Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
Connects Nurseries and Landscaping in Northfield is your all-in-one garden center. Come and browse thousands of trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals, as well as a variety of soil, mulch, and rock. Connect's knowledgeable staff are here to help you with your next project. Check us out at Connects.net. That's KNECHTS.net, where plants and people connect.
New pitcher for the Marshall Mudcats, number 18, Josh Kraft. Started at third base, but will now take over as a pitcher. Steve, what have you seen from him in this warm-up session?
Well, I think you got to watch. He's a little wild. I'd take a couple pitches here. His fastball looks like he doesn't have a real good command of, at least in warming up. He seems high inside quite a bit to these right-handed batters, so we'll see how it goes. But for me, I'd take a pitch or two. If nothing else, the on-deck batter gets a glimpse at what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Especially coming in cold, didn't get an opportunity. At least we didn't see him go down to the bullpen in between innings to go warm up. So coming in cold from third base. In a big spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Corners in for Howie Reister. River Rats down by 2. Tying run on second. Go-aheads on first. And Kraft needs to talk with his catcher one more time before they get things started. Make sure their signs are all sorted out on the same page. Now here we go. First pitch. And the dirt ball one. I think you've got the right idea, Steve. Take till you get a strike.
Well, yeah. I mean, if nothing else, you're seeing him for the first time. Feel for what he's doing.
Swings and misses. Evens the count 1-1. Loses the elbow guard. River Rats have had a few bases loaded opportunities today and yesterday. See if they can capitalize here, 1-1. Called a strike on the outside corner. Man.
Oh, boy.
It's been consistent, but it looks high and outside from up here.
Yeah, it's a tough one to cut at, for sure.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. Reister strikes out, and that's out number 1, and a big one at that for Marshall.
Looks like it's that fastball. He's got a lively fastball. And during warm-ups, didn't look like he had a lot of control of it, but not the case.
Here's J.T. Groutman, the shortstop. Off speed, just misses low. That thing looked like it started almost coming at JT, but dipped back over the plate.
This guy looks like a pitcher. He's a tall kid.
1-0, fouls it off. Groutman today, 1 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI. Has a couple of them sitting out there for him. 1-1. In the dirt, good block. Catcher Deegan Maurice, that is work cut out for him today on his third different pitcher that he's had to catch for. 2-1 on Groutman. Watch out.
That's what we were seeing in warm-ups right there. He was going high on the inside part of the plate, so hopefully that continues here with a 3-1 count and bases loaded.
In danger of walking in a run. Fouls it straight back, but works a full count. Anything on the ground, runners will be taking off. Full count, 1 out. Big gap out in right center if you can sit on it. Inside ball 4, and JT Groutman walks in a run, and now the tying run is on third and the go-ahead in scoring position. Big at-bat for JT Groutman, stays patient. 9-8 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Mudcats still lead. Here's the senior Gabe Heinrichs. First pitch takes Hine outside for ball 1. Corner still in for Marshall. Center fielder still shading towards left center. That one's in the dirt. That one's called a strike. Heinrichs has had a good day. 1 for 3, a run scored, a couple of RBIs. Both of them came in the first on a base hit to right. Off speed, called a strike. Boy, that one looked...
Boy, I'd be living on that corner with what they're giving him for strikes on that outside part of the plate. Holy cow.
I'd see how far he'd go into that batter's box. 2-2. Fouls it off. No, gets it in fair territory. A dribbler. The play at the plate is in time. Force play on. And all they needed was to get into the catcher's glove, and they do. So a fielder's choice for out number 2, and still a 1-run ball game. Just a little dribbler that went about 7 feet in front of home plate, and the pitcher came all the way down to try and flip it to the plate, and he did.
That was a nice play, and boy, oh boy, you know, you just want that chance and put it in play, and it looked like it would be successful there. But nice play. You got to give him credit.
So now here's Justice Nauman, the DH. Bases are still loaded, and he did not go around. The River Rats had the bases loaded with nobody out, but back-to-back outs for Kraft, and now he is an out away from getting out of this jam. Northfield did get one back. They're trying to tie it up, or even take the lead on a base hit. Even count 1-1. Pops it up, out of play, 1-2. They're going to talk over this pitch. It's a big one with 2 strikes. River Rats have been a little more patient today than they were yesterday at the plate, working deep counts.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that. Robert Garcia, I'm sure, had a discussion with him at some point in time, either yesterday or today, and talked about that patience. I would imagine, anyhow. I think he realized that yesterday.
They've scored 8 on 7 hits. A couple of errors by Marshall has helped them out, but they need a big one here. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Josh Kraft. And the River Rats leave the bases loaded. They get one back. but still trail by 1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club off Highway 3 in Northfield.
Jake Geiger back out on the mound. River Rats get one back in the 6th, but they leave the bases loaded. A big 3 outs collected by Josh Kraft, who came in from 3rd. Got a couple of strikeouts, but now it'll be the River Rats defensively who need to put up another goose egg to keep this game close and give themselves a chance with just 3 more outs to play with in the 7th. Geiger back out on the mound. Gross still behind the plate with Howie in left.
For Marshall, leading off will be number 4, Cooper Mensing.
Leading things off for Marshall
and Kobe Brown
will be Mensink, who's 2 for 3 today with a couple of runs scored. Geiger kicks and fires. That was a off-speed pitch and a dribbler right back to him. He throws to first for out number 1. Was that a Eufus pitch?
It kind of looked like it. I don't know. I want to see if he's chuckling a little bit on this one. It certainly wasn't a knuckleball, that's for sure.
And I don't know if he'd be confident enough to throw it.
He's smiling. We see it.
I was going to say, I don't know if he's confident enough to try and throw a curveball, but I don't think that was a curveball. Throws it again. It's outside. To Maurice.
Now he's coming with the heat.
Yeah. Through 2 pitches with not a lot of heat on him. Here's the 1-0. Misses up and away. I feel like we've seen that pitch called a strike a couple of times today.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit high there.
Might be a little hometown bias. That one's called a strike, 2-1. There's that outside corner. I think especially by now, the River Rats have definitely taken notice, and I think Caleb Grau might be calling a few more pitches out there. There's a nice off-speed pitch. All right, maybe I underestimated his curveball. Started inside, came back over the plate. Even count. Another off-speed, misses high. Seems to be gaining confidence on that curveball.
You know, he's having a good time out there. That's part of the battle here. Just relax, have a good time, do your best.
Full count, nobody on and 1 out. Ooh. Boy, ball 4. Looked like it caught that outside corner.
It sure did. That's been called all day.
So 1 out walk. Bring up the 9-hole hitter and Kobe Brownlee. 1 for 1, a couple of runs scored and 2 RBIs. Boy, I don't know quite where that one might have missed. Maybe it was low. I don't know. That one catches the top of the zone.
You know, he's got to watch the same thing that earlier the pitcher had. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. Don't give him that opportunity to run. time that.
Now we saw Vlad in those first couple of innings get run on quite a bit. They were timing him up pretty well, getting some big jumps.
It's probably the difference in the game, you know.
Getting those extra 90 feet are important.
Yep.
0-2, Geiger way ahead. Long pause. Fouled off.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job. The runner certainly isn't going to time that off. He looked over a couple times.
Mm-hmm. See if he tries to run here and stay aggressive. Not a big lead. Dancing. Does not take off. Misses high. Big gap in right center. Justice Nauman way over in left center. 1-2. Lifts it out towards right. Warden giving chase. He will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down. Brings up the top of the order. Andrew Stelter. 0 for 4 today. A run scored. Reached on an error.
Up number 16, Andrew Stelter.
Yeah, you said it earlier. The bottom of the lineup has really been what's the strength has been for Marshall hitting-wise.
5 hits combined between the 3 of them. 6 runs scored and 4 RBIs. Stelter takes a strike.
That was a pretty pitch. He seems to be settling into this pitching mode.
I was going to say, I mean, he hasn't pitched in a long time. Didn't get a whole lot of reps during the spring season. I don't remember the last time he really got to pitch a lot in 1 year. But he seems to be comfortable today.
Yeah.
That one's called a strike. Geiger way ahead 0-2.
I think the lesson is have a good time. I mean, it's summer ball, for gosh sakes. You know, have a good time. That's exactly what he's doing.
He's had a smile on his face since he's got on the mound. Off speed in the dirt. Good block from Graw. It's a beautiful day, too. We've mentioned it a few times, but the sun is out. A nice breeze with the humidity that's been just ravaging through Minnesota the last few weeks. 1-2. This one's lifted into center. Nauman takes a few steps over, makes the catch for out number 3, and a good inning from Jake Geiger. 9-8 as we head to the 7th. River Rats down to their final 3 outs. Can they complete the comeback and push us bottom of the 7th? You're watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Of buying or selling your home? Don't go at it alone. Did you know there are nearly over 200 steps to the real estate process? 200 things to consider, be aware of, 200 things that could impede your ability to buy or sell or compromise the actual closing day. Alas, have no fear. You can contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group anytime to answer all of your real estate questions. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Raider Automotive at Valley Auto House is a big supporter of Northfield activities, now offering 20% service labor discount for parents with children involved in any Northfield Public Schools extracurricular activities. Valley Auto House is a full-service collision center, towing facility, and automotive repair shop, servicing all makes and models. We do everything from oil changes, brakes, and suspension to engine replacement. Valley Auto House is on Highway 3 South in Northfield, open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, or find us at valleyautohouse.net. Go
River Rats down to their final 3 outs. They need 1 to push a bottom half. They need 2 to take the lead. But, of course, Marshall will have one more chance if the River Rats can score. Due up for Northfield, Daniel Warden, Aiden Molesky, then the top and Jake Geiger. They had a big chance in the inning before with the bases loaded, but scored just 1 and left them all stranded. And it looks like it'll be the third baseman, Josh Kraft, back out for another inning of work.
Yeah, this turned into a ball game. It's fun to watch now. I think early in the game, You didn't know where this thing was going to go.
No. At first, it looked like the River Rats were going to run away with it after they scored 7 in the first 2. Then Marshall looked like they were going to go on a run, scoring 9 unanswered.
Yeah.
But now, here in the 6th, the River Rats got one back, and it's a one-run ball game.
Got a combined 17 hits.
A lot of offensive power. Ground ball to the left side. Shortstop picks it up. The throw on the first is up the line, but a good stretch from the first baseman for out number 1. Nice play by Kester down the line.
He's feeling a little bit over there.
Definitely went into the splits to get that out.
Coming in plate, number 2, Aiden Molesky.
1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Aiden Molesky, the second baseman. 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Curveball misses high. Aiden's one of the younger guys who will be leaned on a little more this upcoming spring. Has gotten plenty of chances here this summer, but has struggled at the plate. 0 for 3 today, was 0 for yesterday as well, but looking to break out of it here in a big way and spark something with the River Rats down to their final 2 outs. Call the strike at the bottom of the zone. It's 2-1. Fouls it off, 2-2. Dribbler left side, fouls it off again. Aiden putting together another nice at-bat. Top of the order, due up next. Misses away. Full count, nobody on, 1 out. River Rats trail by 1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. A pitch to Molesky. Dribbler up the middle behind the pitcher's mound. The throw to first is not in time, and Aiden Molesky has an infield single.
Do what you got to do.
Just put it in play, right?
Oh, man, that bounced right over the pitcher. That's not an easy feat.
No. I thought it might have hit the plate and why I had so much bounce, but looks like it just hit right in front of the plate. And
yeah, that thing dropped right between the shortstop and the pitcher. It was couldn't have placed it any better.
No. Right in that no man's land. The pitch to Geiger pops up the first pitch he sees behind the first base bag, making the catch for out number 2 is Kester. And now the River Rats down to their final out. It'll be Caleb Graw, the rising senior, as they rip off the catcher's gear as quickly as they can. Graw 0 for 4 today with a strikeout. Looking to keep this game alive, down by 1. Tie run is on first. Go ahead is at the plate. 8 runs on 8 hits and 2 errors for the River Rats. 9 runs and 8 hits on 4 errors for Marshall. 4 in the first, 3 in the second for Northfield, 6 in the second, 3 in the third for Marshall. River Rats got one back in the 6th. Graw takes high for ball 1. It's been back and forth all morning in a winner-go-home matchup here in the first round of the the losers bracket of the sub-state tournament. Fouls it off. River Rats down to their final strike. Graw behind 1-2. The pitch from Kraft. Called strike 3 at the top of the zone. Off-speed pitch drops in, and Gronk goes down looking, and that is how the River Rats season will end. A good fight here in New Ulm, 9-8 the final. The Marshall Mudcats win and advance. The River Rats drop back-to-back games in the sub-state tournament, and their season is over. We'll be right back after this quick message for the Service Master by Hyatt post-game cleanup. You've been watching Legion Baseball on NorthfieldLive.com.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. This opportunity gives students a chance to get real-life experience and build their writing skills. Working at Northfield Live isn't just about the on-screen coverage. The reports and stories about games, athletes, and coaches are just as important as broadcasting the game itself. If you or someone you know might be interested in learning how to write stories about local high school sports, we encourage you to call, text, or email us at the Northfield Live page anytime. From all of us at Northfield Live, go Raiders!
It's baseball season, and I know my kids always seem to bring home enough dirt from the field to create a pitcher's mound. When the battle with dirt and stains leaves you exhausted and feeling like it's an extra inning game, call Service Master by Hyatt and let us hit a home run cleaning carpet. You will feel like you're walking away with a come-from-behind win after Service Master by Hyatt gets your carpet as clean as a relief pitcher's uniform. Call us today at 507-366-7149.
9-8 the final from Mueller Park in New Ulm, Minnesota. The Marshall Mudcats take down the Northfield River Rats and end their season in the losers bracket, the first round of the losers bracket of the sub-state tournament. The River Rats came out red hot. 7 runs in the first 2 innings. Looked like they were going to run away with it, but the Marshall Mudcats, they had that mentality. Compete against yourselves. And it came up big time. 6 runs in the second, 3 in the third, and they never looked back. Northfield scored 1 more in the 6th. They had a chance to possibly take the lead, but the Marshall Mudcats were able to hold them off. Josh Kraft went 2 innings in the end with 3 strikeouts to close out the River Rats and get the victory 9-8. The Marshall Mudcats will play later today at 4 p.m. against the winner of Mankato American versus New Prague, which is going to be happening, well, it's already been happening on the field next to us. But the River Rats season is over. Steve, a tough one to swallow here, especially with how the game started.
Yeah, you got to give Marshall credit. You said it. They didn't give up. You know, the pitching after really that second inning was pretty darn solid. And then you had a strong fielding situation at second and third, which was definitely the differentiator between the two teams. So give them credit, and, we mean it this time. We're wrapping the season up and looking forward to some of the fall sports.
Absolutely. Big fall season upcoming, but for real this time. We aren't lying to you this time. The season is officially over for the River Rats. A great season. A lot of final chances for these seniors, and a lot of new faces that will be expected to be leaned on once the spring season comes around. But once again, congratulations to the seniors: Jake Geiger, Tegan Melgren, Howie Reister, Gabe Heinrichs, Daniel Warden. They all played big parts this summer in what led to the success of this River Rats team, including Grant Hutton, who wasn't able to play this summer but was certainly a spark plug in that dugout. 9-8 the final, and that is your Service Master by Hyatt post-game cleanup. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. From all of us here at Northfield Live, my partner is Steve Rapuano. I'm AJ Reister, and we will see you